Don't look back, I'm right behind you. Every sound you hear, that's me inside you. Cold wind crawling up your spine. Hear the clock stop, you crossed my line. You thought this house was safe tonight, but I'm the breath that kills the light. Walls bleed whispers when you dream. You'll see my face in the TV screen. Every mirror's cracked and screams my name. I'm the curse you can't contain. You can't hide from me. I live where you can't see. Your heart beats my melody. You're mine for eternity. I'm the hunt, the ghost in your head, the voice in the dark you should have left for dead. I linger where your fears are fed, that you'll remember every word I said. You feel the chill, I've just begun. Candles fade when I arrive. You'll never leave this house alive. I've danced with shadows, kissed the void. Every soul I find destroyed. You call my name, too late to plead. Don't break your nightmares, breathe. You can't hide from me. I live where you can't see. Your heart beats my melody. You're mine for eternity. I'm the heart, the ghost in my life, the voice in the dark you should have left for dead. I linger where your fears are fed. You'll remember every word I said. Dripping through your dreams, flicker of light in your window beams. Don't break, I'm what silence means. I'm the haunt inside your scream. This I'm here, your pulse, my song of fear. You can scream, but none will hear. I'll stay with you year to year. I'm the haunt, your shadow's queen, your soul's reflection in the in-between. Every chill you feel, that's me unseen. I'm the haunt, I'm your dream. I'm the haunt, like a whisper in the storm. And you're warm, now forever warm. You'll fade before I'm gone, reborn. I'm the haunt. You were warned.
Checking audio. All right, hello everybody. Sorry the stream was a little bit late to start, but oh well, you know. I mean, to be fair, it was meant to be a Friday stream and not a Saturday stream, but unfortunately, technical difficulties happened on the attempt on Friday, where I ended up just rescheduling it. So, yeah, things have happened. Let me get prepared real quick to switch over to the main scene, and then we'll be getting into Minecraft here momentarily. Just gonna go ahead and mute that because we don't need it anymore. Oh, and this one broke. Okay, cool. Well, that's fun. Thank you for breaking there. So stupid. Okay. Oh my God, Discord, stop! I don't want all these pop-ups. If you want to change this audio, no. Sheesh. No, I don't want to change to it. Fine. All right. So, yeah. Let me make sure I get all of these streams started up that we need started up, which means we also need Instagram. Create live video. Make sure I get the title. Oh yeah, we also fixed the Stone Plays bot over on YouTube. That's finally fixed. It's back to posting like it should. So yeah, fix that one. Ooh. Oh, excuse me there. Okay. Okay, before I start these vertical streams, I need to make sure I get the thing running so you guys can actually hear the game and stuff. Forgot to do that. If it can load. I might need to close Minecraft real quick. There we go. Okay. I need to make sure my computer's audio is set to this real quick. Hold up. Never mind, it is on it. I don't know why it's not working. Are you kidding me? No. PC mode. I don't know if I was heard in the stream. I don't know what's funny. Okay, I wonder on that. Huh. Interesting that that's not working. A little strange. There. Okay, now it works. Okay. Now you guys should get to be able to hear the game when I get it back opened up here. Hopefully. Bit of a test real quick. You guys can hear it? There, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. I will officially switch over to the main scene here now. Finally. Oh my god, finally getting the stream bit started at least. Woo! Getting there. Alright. Hopefully things capture right away as they need to. They do, perfect. Oh, it's not moved over. Not. Why did the fucking blue screen shift? Stay. No. Don't know why you don't want to stay. God, this blue screen's annoying. Gonna stay now? Yeah, you're gonna stay. Cool, cool. Alright, so yeah, don't mind if things are just a bit messy through here. Still working on a bit of cleanup stuff with this desk a bit more again. Yeah, so, let me get the vertical stream started before we do anything else. Now we got gameplay going and stuff. Let me configure these really quick. There. Should work. Let me press go live on them. Okay. Let me open these up real quick, make sure they're actually going live and stuff. That'd be good to check. Turn down my volume as I open up TikTok in case anything copyright potentially plays. I want that. And exactly what I thought it does. Yep. There we go. Are we live on TikTok? Yes, we are live on TikTok. And we are live on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and close these because I don't need them. Close that too, just cause some less lag for this computer. We do that. And then undo that just so I can view the Instagram chat. There we go. Cat's set up. Turn this on so you guys can hear the beautiful sounds of Minecraft. There we are officially live over on TikTok, and I think YouTube Shorts. If YouTube can load, that'd be amazing. Just waiting for YouTube. Is it live? It's hard to tell when the website for it doesn't want to load. YouTube, hello. God, this is so slow. It looks like we are live. All right, cool, cool. That's took so long to load. All right, so yeah, things have happened. After like how long has it been that we've been doing this modded Bedrock series? And it's been using other developers' add-ons. Well, finally we're here to the point now where we have our own add-on. Yeah. So, of course, we're not playing in this world right here. This world is just like a test world for like testing like development of the add-on and stuff. So that's got like a specific like development version of the add-on. This right here has the early beta test version of it. This is the main world that has the beta test version. So, yeah. We're not showing off the early development version. That version's actually kind of a bit broken right now because I was working on adding in more features and ended up breaking some things, did not fix it yet, so yeah, there's that. Yeah. Anyways, hello there, Silas, hello, Hulk, and hello, hi. Hello, all three of you. I am not gonna be saying where I'm from for privacy reasons. Not gonna say anything of that at all. Oh, I just gotta wait for Minecraft to load, yay. Yeah, this is one downside when you add in so many add-ons into the same world is this happens. This happens right here. Well, I'm waiting for this. I'm gonna raise up my chair a bit. There we go. That's better. So you guys can see me a bit better. Wow, the progress bar is moving for loading. Oh my god. It's loading slowly. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Almost there. Here we are. Oh my gosh. Oh, something of land claims was updated. Ah, I see. Land claims had an update. Cool. Alright, we're here. Woo! Yeah, so, if you guys see a little bit things of something being different in this world right here, and there's a little bit of a, yeah, view here. Oh, God, no. Oh gosh, hold on. There we go. Okay. We're good. Alright, so yeah, if you guys see a little bit of things different, let me pick this up real quick just so I have it on me. We have what is called an SP jukebox. Now you guys might be wondering, couldn't this just be the vanilla jukebox just with a different texture on it, texture pack? That's where you'd be wrong. I think I have one somewhere. Actually, no, it's over. God, I forgot to grab it. Hold on. It is not the vanilla jukebox, just retextured. Let me go grab the actual default to Minecraft vanilla jukebox. I forgot to grab it, so I gotta run all this way. I believe I have it in this chest? No, this chest. There it is. There's the actual vanilla jukebox. So of course, if you guys have been kind of keeping up with the community stuff for a while, you guys would have seen that I've been kind of doing some little bit of random sneak peeks of this secret add-on I've been working on. I posted things on Instagram and posted some things in Komodo's Discord and stuff like that. So if you guys have been active in those places, you would have seen these very likely. Grab my music disc. Oh, are they in this chest? It's there. Okay, so yeah, I'll use chirp as an example. I'm hoping the audio from music discs aren't getting streams copyrighted anymore. That was the whole thing from what was it, like Warner Brothers or something, just because of the Minecraft movie. They were copywriting audio in like videos and streams and stuff like that, even though they didn't use all the different songs in the movie. It caused so many issues. What shaders? If you ask what shaders I'm using, I'm just using the Bedrock's Vibrant Visuals. Yeah, see, I'm just on the Bedrock's Vibrant Visuals. And I'm as well using the Actions and Stuff texture pack. That's all I use. But anyways, as you guys can see, if I insert the disc in here, of course it works. It's the vanilla jukebox. But if I come over here to my jukebox, it still completely works, just like a vanilla jukebox. One little bit of a difference, as you can see, is if I take out the jukebox disc from the vanilla jukebox, it doesn't play like a pop sound when it like has the disc pop out. It's just silent, kind of dead. But my jukebox does play a bit of a pop sound, just to make it feel more alive. And cool thing about this is, actually before I get to a little bit of other things, this is of course craftable. The way it's craftable is, I'm not actually going to fully craft it, I'm just going to show it. So instead of a regular jukebox where it uses a diamond in the center, this one is an emerald in the center. So if I take this and grab my wood, of course just any wood type, oh gosh, there we go. Just any wood type like that, and then the emerald in the center. It will craft a SP jukebox. I'm not going to craft another one because I don't need another one. I'm good with the one I have. And then that crafts the jukebox. But something unique about this jukebox is not only can it play the vanilla discs like I've shown here, it can of course play all these discs that are default to Minecraft. Not only that, but if we come over here and I might need a bit more iron. I think I ran out of iron, did I? Gosh dang, let me go grab some. Man, I came so prepared for this stream. Hold up. Let me let me go find some iron. Gosh dang it. Oh. The issues that I am having today. I think I have some iron in one of these chests somewhere. Here's a bunch of iron here. I'll grab like 2 stacks. We're good. We're good on iron. We're good. Let me run back now. Alright, now that we brought our iron back, something they could do with this iron is we craft some iron nuggets. You might see a new item come up. If we put 8 item nuggets in a row like this, in kind of like a circle, you can craft what is a blank disc. Take that out, and now with this blank disc, depending on what item you combine it with in the crafting table, you can put a specific song on it. So let me see if I can. I forgot which ones I put in there. Let me put this stuff away real quick because I don't need it now. Which is one that I put on? Let me see if I can find some certain dye colors. Hold on, I gotta run back. Okay, this will likely be the last time I have to run back. Yeah, depending on some specific items that you combine into the blank disc will create something unique. Let me see if I can find one that I used. Most of the ones that I put in for crafting this are just some certain dye colors. So far, not finding any of the dye colors because I don't think I used any of these. Maybe if I could find like a red dye, maybe a green dye, perhaps. That'd be amazing. Can just make a simple green dye real quick. You know, let's do it. Let's just make a green dye real quick. That's got no coal. That's got no coal. Are you kidding me? Okay. Coal. Do I have coal? So We got plenty of coal. Alright. You only need one. Wait for this to smell now. I'm hoping it is green. I'm wondering if it's either green or if it's lime. If it's lime. I'm actually wondering if it might be lime. It is lime. Are you kidding me? Okay, well. Whoops. And we can make a lime real quick. Hold on. Just craft a lime. What is that one? That's not what I want. I want a... Oh yeah, you can see them all down here. Yeah, so basically I had if you guys remember, I made a resource pack that changed up what were the default sounds for music discs, but that didn't end up working because in Bedrock it still has the hard-coded time set in for the previous songs, so they always got caught off. Well, that did not go well, of course. I'm sure you can guess why. So now, if I craft this, we'll craft the Not Your Billboard one, because why not? Music disc. And yes, you might be wondering where this is going. Yes, these custom music discs are compatible with the new jukebox. So this custom jukebox is coded to work almost exactly like the vanilla jukeboxes. The only difference is there are some things I couldn't implement because Mojang does not give instant support for it. I could have added in support for it, but it would have been like a long coding process, which would have been such long or unorganized code. I'd rather not have that. So I instead did a bit of workarounds just to give kind of a similar feature, which I'll kind of get into in a second of what it is. But see, so this jukebox disc cannot be used in the vanilla jukebox. Unfortunately, cannot. But if I come over here to the custom jukebox, yeah. Shoot, back to my screenshot. Did not mean to do that. I was trying to change my volume. I was like, it's a little bit quiet on my end. I was changing my volume. And I accidentally let go of the FN key. Oh, whoops. But yeah, as you guys can see, that works with the custom jukebox. So all of these music discs I showed in here, let me craft a another blank disc so you guys can see this. And no, these blank discs are currently not stackable. I'm probably gonna update it so these can actually be stackable, the blank discs, but these regular music discs actually have the songs on them. These will not be stackable, but these ones I might make stackable. But right now, you can't. But yeah, of course, as I showed you guys, there's all these different songs. So it's songs from the albums of the SP Replay album and from the Fallout album. Has all the songs from that. So yeah. And of course, each music disc does say which song it has on it. So of course, that one's got Dead Signal, I'm the Haunt, Carbon Copy is there, Snakes in the Chat right there, Snakes in the Chat Heavy Remix. It's got all those in the discs. But not only that, but here's a really cool thing. I wanted to add easy support so for anyone who's using this add-on can easily implement their own custom music discs to use in the jukebox. This took a while to get working because it's hard to allow two different add-ons in Minecraft Bedrock to communicate with each other. But I ended up finding a way. So if I'll show you guys real quick in my settings, if I go to where my packs are, like if I go to resource packs active, you guys will see not only is there the beta for the SP Essentials, but there's a separate add-on of SP Custom Disc. It's just what I named it. This custom disc one, I'm not releasing. Every one of my custom discs I want to release is already in the Essentials add-on. This custom disc just only adds in one custom disc of like a disc that's able to be used with the jukebox. So yeah. But of course, as it says with its description, adds more custom music discs compatible with the SP Essentials add-on. Now, I know it says adds custom music discs, as in more than one, but as of right now, this only adds in one. So, yeah. Now, you guys might be wondering, what is that it adds in? Well, just, it's a little bit of a placeholder that I kind of made it for, so if I just take a sand block, I go into the crafting table, and I put in one of the blank discs, and I put in a sand, we get what is another music disc with Nokai Real Good Liar. Is that how it's pronounced? Nokai Real Good Liar. It's an NCS song. Yeah. Of course, as you can see, it uses the same texture as the blank disc. Yes, I did not set it yet. And this is the only disc that gets added in from that separate add-on. Well, as you guys can see, again, just like the other discs, cannot be used in the regular jukebox. But if I come over here, it works. So, for anyone who uses this add-on, you are officially able to implement your own songs as custom music discs and have them usable in this jukebox. I don't think I've ever seen an add-on on Bedrock ever do anything like this, so this is, as of what I know, completely unique right now. Of course, the only unfortunate thing is, it does, if you want to add in your own custom music into a custom jukebox and whatever, it does require you to make your own add-on, which does include both a resource pack and a behavior pack. Unfortunately, you will have to do that. Good news is, when I do release this SP Essentials add-on, here's the plan for it. I plan on having this add-on, hopefully if I could get marketplace permissions, I plan on releasing it on the add-on marketplace on Bedrock Edition, completely free. Not going to cost any mine coins. Cool thing about it with it is, along with when the main add-on releases, I'm going to release kind of like a template version of the custom discs add-on, so you guys can easily download the template and add in your custom discs easily that way. Of course, I'll have like a tutorial video that gets uploaded that kind of goes through the steps of what you have to do for customizing it, getting it set up and stuff like that. But yeah, with this add-on, it's great. You can easily add in your own custom songs. Amazing. So yeah, this add-on's been getting worked on for a few weeks now, and it's officially at this stage where we have the jukeboxes fully working. Of course, stuff with like the blank disc cannot be used with either the vanilla jukebox or the custom music box because, of course, it's not an actual working disc. It's just a blank disc. It has nothing to play. So yeah, very neat. Very, very neat. Another thing that the SP Essential add-on adds in, I have not actually shown this yet. I don't think I have any of the block on me that I need for it, though. I'm not sure if this one specific thing I've added in is going to be in the actual full add-on. Because I only kind of added this in just because of... I'll show you guys in a second when I get the item of what the specific item is. I just need to find something to craft it. Here we go, Blackstone. Basically, if you guys see, the Blackstone block in Minecraft has a separate texture for the top of the block and the side of the block. As you can see, it's different. The side of the block has these like kind of like white glow kind of looking things. It's like a bit brighter than the top of the block. It uses a separate texture. Because of this, if we were to craft a slab, where is the there we go, Blackstone slab. We're just gonna craft one. As you guys can see then, because of that, with the Blackstone slab, the slabs use the same texture all around. So it basically takes the texture from the side of the block and use it all the way around. Because of this, the top of the slab texture does not blend in with the top of the regular Blackstone block texture. So, of course, that was a bit of an issue. So, of course, if you're going to do any sort of building and you want to have the slab blend in with the regular block, kind of hard to do so, unfortunately. So, I did add in a custom block that is just basically the same thing as the Blackstone slab, except instead it has its textures set to max the Blackstone block. So if I come back over here, you guys might have seen that there is another block. Probably craft a few of it. there's another one called the Blackstone Top Slab. Works just like any other slabs, as you can see. Can place it like that. And it has the top texture on the top and then the side texture still on the side. One cool thing about this, though, is, of course, just like any other slab, as you can see, place on the bottom of the block, places on the bottom, places on the top of the block, places on the top like that. And the cool thing is, though, you can, of course, combine them into two. Of course, you mine it, and it drops two. Of course, because it's two of the slabs combined. So, of course, reason why I wanted to have this added in is because I was doing a bit of work inside my mountain base. I'll come over here, guys. You guys will see a bunch is different. Oh yeah, a little bit of things that's different now with this base is I added in a bit of more lighting. I've been working on the lighting a bit, and the windows light up, and I also added in the copper green lanterns into the stairs. And I also made the stairs light up green. I'll kind of show how I did this a little bit here soon of how I made them light up green. But anyways, if we come inside, as you guys can see, the inside's getting worked on. I changed the pillars to light up green. I'm not sure if I showed that before, but I changed them to light up green. Got the pathway light up. Of course, I'll show you guys how I did this pathway lighting up in a second without any visible like lighting sources. I'll show you guys how I did that in a second. Did I grab the... Yeah, so I grabbed the regular Blackstone slab. This will kind of show how I got the pathways and stuff like that to light up without any like visible lighting sources. Is how I'm doing it is underneath each of these blocks. Actually, I don't know if I have added them in yet. No, I haven't. We can just do this one real quick. Underneath each of these is going to be like a torch, like that, right? There's a torch. Well, normally I would have then a slab over it, because in Minecraft I found out that slabs and stairs do not block out light sources. Well, of course, a bit of an issue, as I've shown before, the top of the slab texture does not match the actual block's top texture, so it doesn't blend in. So, of course, I wanted to add in my own custom slab then that uses the top of the regular block texture, so it actually blends in. Looks natural. And that right there is actually how I did also hide the torches for lighting up like these stairs. So, of course, having these stairs light up green, very simple. I believe right here. Nope, I was wrong. Hold on. Gotta play a little bit of hide and seek with this torch. I think it actually might be this block. Yes. So as you guys can see, down there are copper torches. Copper torches do light up green. So of course there's like one right there. There's one right here. So as you see, there's just like copper torches there. Copper torches on this set. On this set. And then as well on the bottom set down here, there are copper torches. Just hiding underneath the stairs here that have the lighting allowed to go through the slab so you can actually, you know, have the light come up here. Bit of a cool trick to have your builds be lit up, but also hiding the actual light source. So, of course, that is also what I did inside of here. I forgot which blocks it's exactly under. I'm guessing this one, because that's most lit. Yeah, see, there's just regular torches underneath these pathways here. Just doing the same thing as what was done outside in the entry staircase. Just going along the whole pathway, going along these side sections here. So, yeah. Just completely like that. I have not fully done in these sections yet, where all this, like, blackstone flooring is placed. I've not done these sections yet for the lighting. That's why there's still torches around here. As you can see, I kind of started here, but then I had to create this custom slab just so we can hide the torches, but while keeping the textures blending in. Yeah, it was a whole mess, so I had to do that. Of course, now that I got the actual slab in, I can now get that started. So that's good. Yeah, so those are the only things that this add-on does add in so far. This custom SP Essentials add-on. That's everything it adds in. For now. There will, of course, be more later on, but for now, this is it. Oh yeah, one cool thing I'm going to show off real quick, I forgot to show off with the custom jukebox, is, of course, if you guys have seen, there's like a thing you could set up with like redstone or whatever, so you can make like the vanilla jukeboxes loop. it's I forgot what it was. It was like a dropper. It was like a dropper with like a hopper underneath that just leads into the dropper or whatever. The reason why this works is when there's a jukebox, like when there's a disc in the jukebox, it's able to disable the hopper that's below so the hopper doesn't immediately take it out, because when jukeboxes are active, they like emit a redstone event. So then it's able to disable the hopper below. So then when the song ends, it goes back into the hopper, back into the dispenser, and then it's able to just auto-dispense back into the jukebox, automatically playing it again. Unfortunately, was not able to implement that into my custom jukebox because Mojang does not add in easy support for that. I definitely could have added in support for it. I had something almost working for it, but it was like long confusing code of like detect if there's like a dropper next to the block that's facing the jukebox. Then you had to like detect when it got activated, and when it got activated, if it dispensed a jukebox disc that's compatible with the jukebox. If it is a disc that's compatible, then of course start playing it. Once it ends, check if there's a hopper below, and do all that. It was long, confusing code. Of course, doing the code of just detecting if there's a hopper below just to put the jukebox disc back into that hopper, that would be easy code. Wouldn't be hard to do. But just having the code to detect the dropper next to it, that, of course, having the code to detect the dropper next to the block, not hard to do. But then it gets even harder to do just to detect if the dispenser is facing the jukebox. Not only that, but it's also hard to detect when that when that specific dropper does activate, and then if that specific dropper does drop a compatible jukebox disc. It's so confusing to do all that. So I just decided not to. Instead, I added in my own set workaround. As you guys can kind of see with the setup I had before with it, let me clear up some inventory space real quick. Here. I had a bit of a setup before of how it worked with this. It's just basically as simple as this. You can add in a similar looping thing for either if you just want one song looping all over again, or if you want it to randomly play songs, it's just as easy as this. Place a chest above and activate it with redstone, so I'll just use a lever. So then any compatible jukeboxes that are in this chest right here, I'll add in a few. I'll just start with these for at first. If we go and activate with redstone, it'll choose a random jukebox disc to take out of the chest, and it'll start playing it. Of course, you end the redstone, and it'll put the disc back into the chest, back into the same slot that it was in before if it's still empty. Because of course, as you know, have one start playing. If I fill in that spot that it was once in there, put it back in. Of course, then it'll see that that spot's now taken up, so then it'll put it in a new spot. But yeah, it completely works. So while this is fully activated, once the song in it ends, it will go back into the chest, pick another song. As long as it's still activated by redstone, it'll pick another song randomly, put it into the jukebox, start playing automatically. So this can of course be used for if you have just like one of the same discs, like if there's only chirp in there. It'll play chirp, of course. Once the song ends, it'll go back in there, and since chirp's still the only one in there, it'll loop the same song over and over again. Or of course, as I showed you, if you just want the song randomizer, add in whatever songs you want to have randomized. Plays chirp again. There's a different one. So as you see, it'll just choose a random one each and every time. So, of course, not only that, but it also is compatible with the custom discs. So, like, if I bring these back out, we'll take out a few of these just to hope that it gives these two a better chance to play. There, see. Also works for those. So, yeah, that's very neat. So, yeah, we'll see when this add-on does get fully completed. I do want to have this add-on get released into the Bedrock marketplace for completely free, 0 Minecoins. Of course, you guys might be wondering, why do I want to release this for free? It's such a really cool feature and stuff like that. Like, why for free? Well, of course, the reason why is because it does have my own songs in it. You can kind of count that it is kind of like Not directly, but you could kind of say it can count as like promotional material in a way because it does have my own songs in it. So because of that, I don't want to end up charging for the add-on just for people to use it if it also can kind of count as promotional material. So because of that, it's going to be completely free. And of course, the stuff with being able to implement your own music disc into it will also be completely free. So yeah. Give me a different one other than Chirp, please. bro, I was just playing Chirp. There. Yeah, so there's that. Completely works perfectly. So, yeah, we'll see when this add-on does release. As of right now, I'm still working on it, adding in new features and stuff, so it's probably gonna be a while, but yeah, there's that. Completely amazing. I'm just gonna put these back in here just so I have them out of my inventory. Yeah, so there we go. That is all, yeah, done. Of course, now kind of showing off what I've been working on in this world ever since the last time I've streamed in this world. A lot has changed. One thing I've changed is I know I've shown the community guidelines like rules board for this world, anyone who plays in this world and stuff. I did expand the board a bit because I wanted to add in some new rules because of course normally you'd think that you wouldn't need something like this because you think that it should just be common sense with a lot of things, don't grief and stuff like that. No, had someone recently start playing this world, well, not really somewhat recently, it's been a few months ago now, but when they started playing, apparently common sense was not a thing, so I added in this. Of course, added in some new rules, so the rules I added on start from here at 11. No looting the home villages. There are 2 total home villages that I am not allowing to be looted anymore because I want to keep them as like active villages for like trading and stuff. The 2 home villages are the one that's here in this desert over here. This one is not currently active right now. It's an active village because there's no villagers. But as I've told you guys, I want to add in villagers back over here. I want to bring villagers back over here. So I've been working on fixing it up and stuff. And of course, with me starting to fix it up and stuff, I don't want people looting it. So I basically made it a rule to where you can no longer loot this home village. It's fine if you want to loot the home villages of like loot chests and stuff. That's fine. But just leave, like, the villagers' beds in their houses. Don't take any, like, blocks from the houses, anything like that. Don't, like, take the crops and stuff like that, because I want to keep the villagers being able to, function as they're supposed to. Of course, the only thing that doesn't really matter is the loot in their chest, because, of course, I don't think villagers can interact with that loot in the chest and whatever. So if you find loot in the villages, in, like, the loot chest, that's fine to take, but everything else, just leave. No taking crops, no taking, like, beds from the villagers' houses, no taking anything like that. Everything else with the loot chest are fine to take, though. Of course, number 12, no vehicles. There is an add-on that I added in that did add in vehicles. Unfortunately, there's not a way to disable the vehicles without removing the add-on. I want to keep in the add-on because it adds in, I believe it's, if I do remember, it's part of the currency add-on. Which, of course, adds in these, like, ATM cards and stuff like that and, like, actual currency into the world. Well, of course, these villagers right here, or vendors, they are, can sell you vehicles. It's from like stuff as simple as skateboards to all the way up to being actual straight up hypercars and like supercars and stuff like that. Sports cars, there's police cars. These vehicles I am not allowing. The only vehicle I might allow just because it's kind of funny is, where is it? Let me see if I can find it again. Right here. The wheelchair. This might be the only one I might allow because it's just kind of funny just to use. I had one before, but I forgot what happened to it. I'll have to find it again. Yeah, I had one added in before somewhere. Of a wheelchair. I'll have to find where I put it. Yeah, of course, no vehicles allowed to be used. They're too OP. They're a bit too quick, so I completely said no vehicles. Of course, another one, number 13 for this rule, is, of course, this one kind of ties back to Rule 11. You could say both Rule 11 and Rule number 2, sort of. Of course, it says no killing villagers, golems, or citizens. So, of course, by this, it means no killing villagers, of course, villagers at the villages, iron golems at the villages, and as well copper golems. And, of course, no killing citizens. Of course, it's fine if you want to kill, like, a golem, if it's, like, a golem you created. But if it's one that's created by somebody else, or if it's, like, a base one that, like, spawned, like, an iron golem in a village, no killing those. As I said, I want to keep the villages active and safe and stuff like that. Because, of course, if you guys don't know, in Bedrock, it is actually harder to keep the villages alive and stuff like that than in Java. Because the reason why is, in Bedrock, if I do remember right, in Bedrock, once the iron golem that's at the village dies, no more can respawn. Unless if you build your own, I'm pretty sure. Because in Java, in Java's villages, if like a villager gets scared or whatever from a mob and there's not an iron golem nearby, it will just spawn an iron golem nearby. But in Bedrock, that does not happen. So if you lose whatever iron golems are in the village, there's nothing left to protect the villagers in the village from the mobs. So the villagers, that's what happened to this village, is then it caused the villagers to end up dying. That's what ended up happening and why there's no more villagers at this village. So it's harder in Bedrock to keep the villagers active and stuff like that and alive. So, yeah. So that's kind of why I added that in. I normally wouldn't care about that rule of keeping the iron golems alive in Java just because they could keep infinitely kind of like spawning in on Java. But on Bedrock, that's not how it works. So, unfortunately, I add that in. And of course, we have another spot here for another rule if we ever need to add in another one. I'm hoping I don't. That would be amazing if I wouldn't have to, but, you know, knowing some people, common sense can sometimes not be a thing, so we might have to fill in that 14th spot, add in a rule 14. That would be terrible if I have to do that. I really would not want to do that, but if I have to, I have to. Anyways, hello there, Kai. Welcome into the stream. You missed the stuff with the showing off the custom add-on. You missed it. But yeah, of course, I think in the previous time that I streamed Minecraft in this world, I did show you guys I was working on a wall going around the outside of like the kind of like home area here. Home village, home whatever you want to call this. Because it's not like a home base thing, because it's like, I don't know, I'd say it's more of a home village sort of thing. I've been working on building a wall outside around the outside of it just to keep it safe with like mobs and stuff like that. I of course did finish up the wall, and I've also been expanding it too. So the wall goes around the corner all the way over here. As you can see. I gotta eat food a little. Yeah, it's been going around the wall all the way over here. It stops over here because I don't currently know where it's gonna go from here just yet, so I have to figure that out. I have had to plant like lots of spruce trees for spruce wood because, as you can see, each of these pillars of these walls have like spruce wood to them. It's like these front ones are going 5 blocks tall with spruce wood, and the rest of the sides with the left and right side and the back side is 4 blocks tall. So each of these pillars take up a lot of spruce wood, so a lot of trees I had to use. Yeah, it was a lot. So of course, coming all the way over here, I expanded the wall going all this way, as you guys could kind of see before. All this way going around the village has the wall. Going all this way around the village too. I've been working on keeping this village kind of getting fixed up and stuff like that, being safe for the villagers, trying to keep mobs out and stuff like that. Hostile mobs, that is. It's fine if there's regular mobs in, but hostile mobs I want to keep out. So that's why this is here. This is currently where it stops at. I haven't done any further expanding from here. Some mobs that come. Hello. I'll just... Wow. There, you're dead. Alright, we're good. Ooh, bit of XP, I'll take that. Yeah, so I've been working on that. Of course, as you guys could kind of know, there was... If you look at the previous streams, there was like a... It was super kind of like cliffy, sort of, in this village. There's like a huge drop-off when you like came out from where Komodo's house is. There was like a huge drop-off here that was just like a cliff. And there was like a huge cliff on this side. Yeah, I ended up taking out that cliff. I just basically flattened land, and it's a lot more smooth, a lot more safer for the villagers. So they're not falling off the cliff and dying from fall damage and stuff like that. That could be another reason why the villagers died out. So I kind of took that out. Flattened the land, made it better. And yeah. Of course, when I did that, I did have to rebuild some of these houses, so I had to demolish some of these houses and rebuild them up. I believe I had to rebuild this house. It was this house as well, and then this house I also had to rebuild. I also had to rebuild this farm here. That's why it's not fully done yet with, like, crops growing just yet. Yeah, and of course, that's why, like, some of these houses have beds, because before when we started this world, these houses were looted of their beds and stuff. And so, of course, when I built them back, I added beds back in. So now the villagers have somewhere to sleep. So, yeah. I, of course, did tell Komodo that hopefully he'll be getting into this world sometime soon, because I did tell him I want to get this village back active and alive with villagers. So I told him that it might be best for him to join in at some point soon, just to get his house ready for that. Because, of course, if he doesn't, he might sometimes have villagers going into his house and, like, sleeping in his bed and stuff like that. So I just told him an easy fix for that, if you don't want that happening, is to either replace your front door with he said either to make it like a second story entrance. Of course, if he makes it a second story entrance, like, how's he gonna get in there himself then? Because if he creates stairs, then villagers are able to get up there. He could do like a water elevator, but then there can be chances that villagers can wander into it and go up there from that method. So, I mean, that's not completely safe. I just told him that you could either replace the door with either an iron door, or if you wanted to keep it the wooden design, add in a lockable door from the security add-on. Both of those would work, of course. Oh, and of course, next time he joins in, I did put his house into a land claim just to keep it safe. So if I go to, like, the claims that I have, as you guys can see, there's a claim for Komodo's house. I added in a land claim for him just so his stuff's safe with his house and whatever. Nobody could break the blocks in his house. Nobody could place blocks. Nobody could cause explosions. And nobody can open chests. I mean, technically, I can because, of course, I own the claim right now. So, of course, I can, like, open chests and stuff like that. See, I'm not taking anything, though, so it's fine. It's safe from everyone else in the world that's played. So, of course, when he joins back into the world, I am going to transfer the land claim to him. It's just as simple as, like, open up the claim controller, go to claims, to the claim, and then, as see right here, you could transfer ownership. So, next time he joins in, I will transfer it to him, just so he has access to his own claim, like, to his own house again. So, yeah, there's that. For real. These spears are annoying. Get out of here. Where did you spawn in? You're, like, right here when you spawn in. Yeah, see, I'm still trying to get places lit up around the village just to prevent mobs from spawning. Still working on it. It's getting there, though, at least. So, yeah. Of course, another thing, as I showed you guys, is I've also been working on the mountain base some more. I'll go back in and show you guys some more stuff I was done, because there's still a lot more. I kind of walked in there and showed you guys a little bit with, like, the stuff being changed with lighting. But, of course, not only have I been working on a bit of the interior for the entrance area, but I've also started on a side room, too. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it this design, but if you guys can't tell already by kind of like the theme of the furniture in this room, it's going to be the room for all the pets that I have in this world. So, as you can see, there's kind of like pet-themed furniture that are added in from a new add-on I added in. It's the... let me see if I can find it real quick. It is the... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right there, pet furniture. It is the pet furniture add-on. It is a paid add-on. I did get it, because why not? They're kind of cool. It adds in these pet-themed furniture. So, there's a... I forgot what exactly these are. So, these are two different couches that are, like, cat-themed. It's like the tuxedo cat, and then I forgot what this one was. We have a Dalmatian, chair, sofa chair thing. The coffee table is not pet themed just because I think there is a pet themed coffee table, but it's not quite a good size to fit in this area, so I didn't add it in. We do have a dog themed TV though. It is not an actual functioning TV though, so it can't like be used. Of course, with these drawers, they're actually functional. You can use them as storage. And these TV tables, you can use as storage. Oh, we added in some carved bushes here. So we have one of like a bunny, and then we have one of a dog here. So yeah, what's kind of gonna be the plan? Is this gonna be kind of like the main like living space sort of thing, where like the living room is and stuff like that. Whatever else it may be. It could be like some cat trees over here. Maybe like one of these walls can hold like a fish aquarium or something. I'm still working on kind of decorating, so we'll see. And then over here is going to be like the sleeping area. So like where all their pet beds are going to be and stuff like that. That's what's going to be in there. Or at least what's planned. It is still being worked on. I haven't done much in this area just yet. Still working on it. I added in a few chests over here just for storage of things. So like bones. Anything else like bone and treat related. So that's why there's treats in there. The costumes and wearable for the pets. The leads, name tags, and I'm not sure it's going to be in these upper chests here just yet, so we'll have to see what I do with that. Yeah. Yeah, so I also did work on building up the walls in this, entry area here. I did do a little bit of, testing with lighting with it. If you guys have seen in Komodo's Discord server, I was asking people in there what might be better for lighting. Whether if it's keeping the walls unlit like this, or keeping them lit. If I would have had them keep like staying lit and stuff like that, I would have done the same shit because I did with the floors. Put like every so many blocks have like a torch behind the wall hidden from like a stair or something. Because of course the light sources can go through like stairs and slabs. So it would have been from that. The only thing is having the whole thing lit up just was kind of I didn't really like it, so I decided to keep most of the wall dark. It is actually kind of cool because, like, as you can see with the pillars, the lighting that's coming out of the pillars is able to reach the wall a bit, so it kind of lights up the wall just a little bit. Kind of cool. I like it. So yeah, that's kind of all that's just been done for now with this mountain base again. Not a whole lot of progress, but it's some progress at least. So yeah, with the other rooms that are gonna be throughout here, what they're gonna be is so of course this is the pet room, as I said. Over here is gonna be like the kind of like travel room. It's gonna have like the portals, like the nether portal and stuff like that. It's gonna have like a map in the center, like a huge map laid out in the center. It will just be like the main area for kind of like traveling. It'll also have like the chest storage area for like anything that could be travel related, like boats, whatever else may be travel related in there. I really don't know what else. I guess like the walking sticks could be traveling related, so they'll be in there as well. This room is going to be like the main crafting room. It's going to have like a huge furnace thing going on. It'll be, of course, all the different crafting tables and workstations for whatever add-ons are in this world. All that stuff, that's going to be the crafting room there. This one, I'm not sure exactly what this room is going to be just yet. I don't think I figured that out. I'll have to find something to use this for. Of course, going over here is, as I think I said what was being planned for this before, it's going to be like a huge kind of like a cylinder-shaped room, and it's gonna have like a beacon in the center. And they'll have like different floors of like different rooms. So like there'll be rooms on this side of the first floor, second floor, balcony, third floor balcony, however many I want to have. All the way till we reach the top basically. So it's gonna be huge. Still kind of working on it. So yeah, we'll have to hopefully get that done soon. It is gonna be a lot of building, but hey, when this gets done, it'll be amazing. Oh, zombie just fell down. Hello. You're one shot just because he fell. But since he fell like a good height and lost a lot of his health, since he was one shot from then on, I was not able to get any loot from him. Bruh. That sucks. Yeah, so that's kind of all I've been working on for now. I did also do a bit of cleanup out in this area over here, because I I'm gonna be working on getting all these chests moved back into the main, into like the entry area of the mountain base. So I can move, once all this stuff is kind of moved out from this area, I plan on getting this area rebuilt back out here with like how the lands should be. So yeah, and that'll be good. So I did a little bit of cleanup because before I had like a bunch of copper lanterns here that I was planning on oxidizing and stuff like that. I finally got them oxidized and stuff like that and put over here. So I got that cleaned up. I also cleaned up a empty chest that was here from when I was testing out the copper golems. I had an empty chest of nothing. I just took that away. And yeah, that's about it for now. I think I did a bit of cleanup to these chests. Hey, thanks so for subscribing. So yeah, of course, I've been working a whole lot on this, and it's going quite well, at least. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, hopefully soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it in a stream or not, but hopefully when I get Komodo back into this world and he gets his house customized for how he wants it to be, or when villagers get added back in. Hopefully, I'm not sure if it's gonna be in a stream or not. We'll see, but we need to get this village back active with villagers again. Because as of right now, if we want to do any sort of trading with villagers, we have to go 1,000 blocks in that direction just to go to the village in that direction. Just trade. Of course, having to travel 1,000 blocks that way doesn't seem like much, but if you want to do a lot of trading like I often have to do in this world, it gets to be a lot. And I don't want to have to keep doing that, so I want to villages way more close by. So I'm trying to get this one back active again. So yeah. Oh yeah, another thing is, one of the recent updates with the, tiny takeover update ruined the, chicken farms, automatic chicken farms. They had to be fixed again. So, bit of an issue with what Mojang did with the automatic chicken farms is, of course, from the tiny takeover update, when all the, baby mobs were updated, when the baby chickens were updated, of course, not only were their model changed, but their hitbox also was changed. So kind of like what happened before with the hitboxes is the baby chickens had a smaller hitbox before. So whenever they get hit by the lava and whatever, they kind of get bounced up a bit, but wouldn't be high enough to reach into the lava. But ever since the tiny takeover update, it did make their hitbox size just grow a little bit. And just from that little bit that they had their hitboxes grow in, it did make it enough to where when these baby chicks in here got hit by an egg being dispensed out, it would be enough to have them bounce up into the lava and burn. And of course, since they're just baby chickens, they don't drop any chicken or whatever. So that had to be fixed. Fortunately, if you guys do have this same build from what was the main build for auto chicken farms before, easy fix for it. In the center where you have, whether if you have like a slab or a stone cutter or what it may be in the center there, an easy fix for it, just replace it with either a medium-sized or a large-sized amethyst bud. Either a medium amethyst bud or a large amethyst bud. I believe I'm using a medium amethyst bud. Works just the same. That's all you have to do to fix it. Just replace that one block there. And as you can see, now my chicken farm's working again. As you can see, the baby chickens are getting hit by the eggs as they're getting dispensed. They're not jumping up into the lava. When they still grow up into adult chickens, they get burned by the lava and they drop their resources into the chest. So it still works. Perfect. Oh yeah, I don't know why, but so Leah here is like the main kind of like shopkeeper for the chicken shack. I don't know why, but she just likes looking at the chickens in there. Look, she'll turn and look at them. A little weird. I know you're gonna do it, Leah. Just go ahead and do it. There you go. Yeah, see, she turns to look at the chickens in there. I don't know why, but she likes just to watch the chickens grow up and burn in lava. It's a little bit dark. I don't know why she likes that. It's a little concerning. I think I have shown the Leah shopkeeper on stream before. And we have these two in here that just like to talk to each other. We have both William and Harold in here, the bank tellers that are twins. They like to just talk to each other all day. Hey, 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 hello. Can I withdraw some cash, please, Harold? Don't slowly turn to me, Harold. Harold. Hello. Harold. I know you're an old man, Harold, but can you hear this bell? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah. Maybe we need to get some bank tellers that aren't partially deaf. That'd probably be a better idea. Yeah, that might be a bit of a better idea there. Yeah. Oh. This has been quite great here. Mm. So of course, oh yeah, another thing is out here, I've been adding lanterns going along the pathway to kind of keep the path lit up, keep mobs off it and stuff. So going out, I believe I did it all the way out to the first bridge so far. I've added lanterns going along the pathway. This has been expensive in iron, making all these lanterns. Like, really expensive in iron. But as you can see, going all the way out of this pathway, going over to the pathway that leads into the village that way, going all the way over here to the first bridge, almost. It doesn't quite make it to the first bridge fully. I end up running out of lanterns, so I couldn't make it to the first bridge fully. As you'll see, it'll get cut off over here. Just barely. It's like one set of lanterns. Just like a few lanterns I was short by. Just to make it to the first bridge. So it goes all the way over here, keeps the pathway lit. As you can see up here, I kind of got cut off. I was able to place a lantern here, but I didn't have one for the other side, and I'm probably going to place like one more set of lanterns around here somewhere. Keep the pathway just perfectly lit, going at least to the first bridge for now. Still got to do that. So I'm still kind of working on it, gotta get more lanterns. It is expensive in iron, so it's like, Yeah, that's another thing that's been done. A lot of progress has been made in this world. It's amazing. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed you guys this, but I got some new capes recently. Yeah, I may have gotten the crafter cape. So yeah, with my new capes I've gotten, let me show you guys this real quick. One of my capes. So of course, with the new capes I've gotten both the builder cape and the crafter cape. Don't ask how I got the crafter cape. And I also did get the villager rescue cape. Amazing. Uh, yeah, so with the capes that I want to get and stuff, we're almost there with all the capes I want to get. Because I think that out of all the capes that are still obtainable to this day, I think there's only one more cape still obtainable. Which, what was the name of it again? I forgot what it was. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, there's just one more cape that's still obtainable that I could get right now if I wanted to. But I don't know if it's worth. Oh gosh, dang it! What hit me there? Was there I wonder because if I maybe haven't been sleeping in the past so many in-game days, if there's phantoms. I can't see if there's any phantoms because I think I'm running too fast for them. Was that what that was? Was a phantom? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I don't see any phantoms up there. Weird. Could have just been like a good shot from a skeleton, was it? Do I have an arrow? No, it wasn't a skeleton then. Okay. Okay, it wasn't anything of a skeleton. Weird. I don't know what that was. I'll sleep just in case if it is phantoms. There's no phantoms. Okay, it wasn't phantoms, I don't think. Strange. Yeah, so a lot of progress has been made in this world. Yeah. I was asking Lucy and stuff of what he wants to do with his, what was his base before out here in the desert. He didn't answer me of what he wanted to do with his stuff, so I've been kind of working on cleaning it up a bit. I took out the pathway that was over here, filled in the holes in the ground, and put everything into the chest over here. Just so he has all his stuff still. I haven't done anything to clean up with these trees yet. I haven't done any of that yet. So it's still a mess around, but yeah, we're gonna clean it up. Just slowly. It is getting there. Because I know he said he wanted his new base to be over here somewhere. He found a cave that kind of like goes underwater at first, but then it like comes back up above water. And he was wanting that to be his like base just because it was like, I guess, a cool entrance or something. I don't know. It was over here somewhere. Is it this right here? No, this was just a gravel pit that someone mined up. Weird. Okay. No, it's right here. This is what he was wanting to be his base right here. Wow, very much progress he made. And that's what he wanted to have of his base right there, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. I know he wants that to be his base off to see of what's gonna be the stuff of that is out there. Whether if he wants me to or not, I've cleaned it up because he hasn't answered me, so oh well. If he doesn't want me to do that, oh well. It's already been done. Or not fully yet, but it's almost done being cleaned up over there. We'll just grab some cooked mutton, just don't have to keep grabbing chicken from the chicken shack. So yeah, quite a good amount of progress. Quite good. Bit tired. Yeah, so we'll have to see what I could do with further progress of this world, and of course with the add-on I want to create. Does this doorbell still work? I haven't used it in a while. Hey, it does. Sweet. Yeah, that was just a bit of a fun feature I wanted to add in, just a doorbell. Don't know why, but I added it. So yeah, there's that. Hey, Leah. Leah, hey. Can you look at me for a second, Leah? Hey. Leah. Leah, turn around and stop looking at the baby chickens. You really don't need to be looking at them like for when they grow up and burn in the lava. I don't know why you do that. But you don't really need to do that. Hey, Leah, no, look at me. Look at me, Leah. Hey, yep, almost there. There you go. Stop being creepy. A little concerning. Like, I don't get why Leah does it. A little interesting. Oh yeah, one thing before people do ask this, of course, as of right now with this add-on I'm working on, it's so far only going to be out on Bedrock. I do want to have it released on Java as well, but the only thing is, the reason why I'm releasing on Bedrock first is because Bedrock has a certain way where add-ons released in the marketplace are like kept encrypted and stuff, so people can't like easily exploit into it and see the files and stuff like that. And currently right now, I don't think there's a way to do that for Java. So until there gets to be an official way for Java, or if I could just do something to kind of keep the files safe for the add-on, for the mod or whatever, do that. I mean, to be fair, for modding in custom jukebox discs in Java is actually a lot easier because you don't need like a whole custom jukebox for it. You can just easily add in jukebox discs for the vanilla jukebox and they'll work perfectly. Unfortunately for Bedrock, the only thing I was able to come across of creating custom jukebox discs that work with the vanilla jukebox is you are able to give it the Minecraft record component, but the only thing is the sound that's tied to it has to be a default Minecraft sound. They do not let you use a custom sound for it. I tried a custom sound, it just errored with like invalid event or whatever, or invalid sound event, even though it was an actual sound event as the same sound event worked here. But yeah, for the for the Minecraft record component or whatever on the items, it has to use a default Minecraft sound, unfortunately. Oh, I still noticed the mob that I killed dropped a spear. Nice. I'll take that. So yeah, very, very cool. Alright, real quick here, I could just show you guys what I put into as like the crafting recipes for all these different jukebox discs. So of course with the test one, it just uses sand. With the real good layers target, I just have it using sand for now, just because it's just I have lots of sand. Might as well just use that as a test block. Of course, before it fades, uses a yellow dye. On the Hunt uses a black dye. Light in Every Window is a white dye. Not Your Billboard is a lime dye, and then Snakes in the Chat is a red dye, and the Carbon Copy is an orange dye. Then for all the ones from the Ritual album are basically the same thing as the other ones with using dye colors, but it also uses a skeleton skull. So as you can see, it uses a skeleton skull right there. So of course, Without Me is, of course, that, as you can see, going through here, all these. Why can I not change? What the heck? Okay, here we go. As you see, it's just the same thing of using a certain dye color with the skeleton skull, and it creates the special music discs for those ones. Of course, the reason why I have it using a skeleton skull is because in the album cover it has a skull in it, so I thought it kind of fits using a skeleton skull, skeleton head or whatever. It fits, so that's why I did that. So yeah, oh. Clean off you and clean off you. Even though these guys aren't really doing anything out here, but yeah. Because they're just looking at these copper chests and there's nothing in them from the sort. So they're just out here eternally just going through these chests that are empty. So yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do in the stream because I did everything so far I planned for the stream. So I'm not gonna be live for a whole lot longer because I do have to get ready for work soon, anyways. So yeah, I do work tonight. Okay. So, gee, there goes Leah looking at the chat, bro. Why? Why, Leah? Why do you do this? It was a bad idea putting you as the shopkeeper for the chicken shack. Oh my god. Dude, this was a bad idea. Leah. Leah, furry? Whatever, you do you, Leah. Why? Just why? Very strange. I don't know why Leah does that, but it's concerning. Oh. Very, very concerning. Yeah, so we'll have to see what I do for more stuff in this world soon, getting things all fixed up and built and stuff like that. Alright, the reason why I have all these sheep out here being colored and stuff like that for colored wool is because the pet furniture, when I was crafting the pet furniture for that one room in my mountain base, it requires colored wool. So that's why I have all the sheep colored. Get wool from. Oh, I don't really know what else I'm gonna do in the rest of the stream. What we're playing this song. Oh yeah, of course. If you guys haven't seen, when the custom jukebox is playing music discs, it also does have no block particles spawn out of it, just like the just like how it does with the vanilla jukebox. See, and it does random colors too. Except a little bit of a difference with these jukebox particles. The vanilla jukebox particles, they are randomized with the color, but it can only choose a certain amount of colors from like a set list of colors. For this one, it can just choose random color out of all the colors that are out there because it just chooses a random number for the R value, the B value, and the G value. Of course, being from 0 to 255, it chooses a random number for each of those values, and because of that, then it could just pick from any color in existence. So yeah. I don't know if that song's gonna register as copyright because even though it's NCS, there are some NCS songs that are still actually copyrighted for some reason. Even though NCS is non-copyrighted, what is it, non-copyrighted like songs or something? Is that what I forgot what it was, non-copyrighted something. But of course, they're not really truth to the name because there are some songs on NCS that are actually copyrighted. If you use them in like videos and streams and stuff, they'll get copyrighted. I've had that issue before. Some examples is like Alan Walker. Back when he first started music, he was on NCS and stuff, and his songs were copyright free. He ended up moving off of NCS, and of course, all of his songs are copyrighted now. But even though he moved off of NCS, there are still some songs that are registered on NCS, and even though they're on NCS and stuff, they're copyrighted. You can't use them. Suburban Cradles is another one. That song is on NCS, but it is registered under copyright now. So if you use it in content, you'll get copyright put on your video or whatever. That's another example. So it really much sucks. I wish they just do some cleanup of those ones. Remove them from NCS so the songs that are on NCS are true non-copyrighted. It's so annoying because like you think that once an artist registers the songs on copyright, you think they should remove the ability to register those songs for copyright. Because then it sucks. It's like, hey, I want to allow people to use the songs for free in their videos for like non-copyright and whatever. They won't have to worry about copyright using these songs or whatever. But then later on, they're like, I'm gonna register a song on copyright. Screw the people that used it under the NCS stuff before. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot for that. Honestly, screw those sort of artists. Like, it's very stupid that they even thought of doing that. That's such a scummy move. But whatever. It is what it is. Well, I think I'm gonna probably be about ending stream soon because I wasn't planning on this being a long stream, just because I knew it wasn't gonna be able to be. So I'm probably just gonna end about here. This stream was mainly just for showing the add-on I've been working on. This add-on. And as well showing all the progress I've made in this world lately. It's just been to show that stuff. Just because it's we're ending it out, we're playing this song. Just because why not? Yeah, so we'll see when this add-on does get released to the marketplace. I don't have access to the marketplace just yet. I'm gonna work on this add-on a bit and then apply to the having marketplace permissions with this add-on. Kind of like include it in the application or whatever. Be like, hey, I got this cool add-on. I want to be able to put I want to put up on the marketplace for free or whatever. Can I get marketplace access? See if it'll give me marketplace access. If not, we'll see if I could do some sort of things in the background that can help to it. But we're gonna do hopefully getting this released soon. It's very good. Alright, I'm gonna pause that. That's good. I still notice it. Yeah, so that's like the front of the texture, and just for the back of the item, it uses the reverse texture. That's funny. It's got it reversed. I still noticed that. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna end out the stream here. We'll have to see maybe if I might be able to do a stream tomorrow. I'm not too sure if I will. Because tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday, I don't work, so we're good. Yeah. I don't know what I'll stream yet, so we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I'm just gonna pick up this jukebox just so it's not in the middle. I'll put it back over here. Oh yeah, of course, another thing I forgot to mention, when you're doing this stuff with like auto playing songs, whatever, the chest has to be above the jukebox. It can't be to the side, it has to be above it. That's something I should mention. But anyways, now I'm gonna be getting stream because why not? So yeah. Of course, if you guys are new to the stream, let me get this before I continue with the outro. If you guys are new to the streams, make sure to subscribe, turn notifications, like the stream if you want to see more Minecraft. If you guys are new over on Twitch, follow, turn notifications as well. And if you guys are new over on Kick, make sure to follow, turn notifications. Still got no pop-ups for TikTok or Instagram, but follow, turn notifications on those platforms as well. And yeah. We'll see the next time I'm live of what game I'm gonna play and stuff, and yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, we'll see the next time I stream. So yeah. See you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I was cool, I was chill, I was down for the crew. Show love, gave shine, put them all in the view. Had they backs, gave them tags, every post, every plug. Now they act like I'm a product, not a friend, just a mug. They was hyping up the vibe, but my name got them clicks. Now I see the real play, man, that shit made me sick. All the DMs that I get, they know how you been, bro. Just a link, just a pitch, just a yo shit is promo. Damn, I was blind, I ain't see the signs. All the cloud chasing snakes that was lurking behind. Now the tables turned, got my own damn throne. If you ain't here for me, they no hit on my phone. I ain't no billboard, I ain't no ad, ain't no price tag on my back. You ain't treating me like that. No more fake love, no more fake dap. If you switched up, stay gone, no cap. Back then, every combo had a catch, had a go. Now I see the lies clear, yeah, they played their role. Bro, I need a favor, don't just one share. But when I hit them up, man, they ain't nowhere. I ain't built for no leeches, I ain't made for no fakes. Y'all was feasting at my table, now you scraping off my plate. Had to cut them out, got no time for the stress. I was real from the start, but they failed that test. Damn, I was blind, I ain't see the signs. All the clout chasing snakes that was lurking behind. Now the tables turned, got my own damn throne. If you ain't here for me, they no hit on my phone. I ain't no billboard, I ain't no ad, ain't no price tag on my back. You ain't treating me like that. No more fake love, no more fake dap. If you switched up, stay gone, no cap. You ain't friends, you just business. I was dumb, I admit it, but I flipped it, now I'm winning. I don't need no cosign with it, cut the ties, lost the weight. I've been moving at my pace, now they mad cause the glow up ain't got room for a fake. Now I ride so low, no snakes in my sight. Real ones stay, all the rest took flight. I ain't mad, I ain't bitter, I'm just done with the act. If you only hit my line for a post, don't expect one back. was cool, I was chill, I was down for the crew. Show love, gave shine, put them all in the view. Had they backs, gave them tests. Every post, every plug. Body up like I'm a product, not a fan, just a mom. Ride slow, snakes in my sight. Real one stay, all the rest took flight. I ain't mad, I ain't bitter, I'm just done with the act. If you wanna hit my line for a post, then expect one back.